I want to provide a gentle reminder to begin, and this reminder is a reminder of your soul. It is a reminder of who you truly are. It is a reminder of trusting yourself, trusting your path, trusting where you are at this time, because so much is happening for every single person. It's so important to trust yourself and to fully feel supported in every moment that you're in. Be careful that you're not giving so much of your power away to spiritual teachers, to other people, to people in power, whatever, in any area of your life. Really make sure that you are tending to your own energy. Every answer that you desire, every question that you have, everything that you desire is all within you, and it comes through you. So every time there is any sort of person that you're looking towards or anything outside of you that you're looking for answers, remember that it's all coming from within you. Never take any answer if it does not first resonate with you. So it's really important to get in tune with, and this is sort of the only work that you need to be doing at this time, is getting in alignment with you, getting in tune with you. You wouldn't believe how many people are not in alignment with themselves, how many people are not in tune with themselves, how many people do not trust themselves. And so everything right now is becoming so chaotic for people, because your world, your shifting world into New Earth, the ascension energies happening with New Earth is really asking for you to trust yourself. And if you don't trust yourself, then the path ahead is going to be very hard. It's going to feel very hard just because trusting yourself feels hard, if that makes sense. So really be aware of this specific integration happening at this time, which is simply to trust yourself. It's simply to begin understanding yourself. And the best way to understand yourself is understanding your emotions. It's understanding what are your self-identities. Where are you so attached to things? Where are you holding on to? What is your suffering? Where are you suffering? Where would you like to find more peace in your life? All of these things are revealing more of who you truly are. But yes, you have to go into those deep, scary, shadowy places in order to really, truly know who you are. And just understand at this time, if you're seeking any answers outside of you, to really check in with yourself and make sure that it's resonating something within yourself, because it's happening. Your intuition is growing. Your connection to yourself is there. It just needs to be recognized. And so everything that's happening externally is trying to get you to recognize yourself more and more. So keep that in mind. And what I want to share, what came through in writing for this recording is more of why you're here and who you truly are, and a reminder of who you truly are. So I know a lot of people are going through these spinning emotional cycles or hurdles of suffering or hurdles of spiritual lessons that you think will never end. You know, it's come around again and again and again, or you've gone through the same things over and over and over. And I want to assure you that at this moment, it's gaining strength and momentum in order for you to shift things, in order for you to fully expand, in order for you to fully recognize your empowerment. Most importantly, the things that you're going through that you want to end will come to an end when you believe or perceive your life as something that does not stand still, but something that is in continuous and continual movement. When you're going through the same things, a cycle over and over and over again, it's almost like a record in a record player that's scratched, and it keeps kind of repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's looping. And what you have to do is you have to take the record off and clean it, and get it back to playing fully. And so it's sort of the same thing where it's trying to get you to see that there's a bigger picture here with the looping, with the spinning cycles, and for you to notice it and say, hey, I'm part of a bigger thing. I'm part of a greater cycle or greater unfolding that's about expansion. It will help you recognize the greater record, if you will, and clean off where you've been stuck in a specific cycle or a specific loop. And that's really important at this time, because a lot of movement ahead, a lot of stepping into what's next is about recognizing all of these old patterns that's been keeping you in a loop. It's been keeping you in the same place, if you will. So you have to be able to fully see where you are and break down or unfold and unpack where you are in order to clean off that record and get it starting again in a new direction. As humans at this time, your responsibility is to yourself and your own tuning, or your ability to harmonize with yourself. And when you are able to really truly harmonize with yourself, you can then expand that in terms of you harmonizing yourself with a greater cycle, a cosmic cycle, a universal cycle. So even New Earth is a greater cycle, but in order to step into that greater cycle, you have to first harmonize your own cycle with yourself. The moment that you cease to fight the energies moving through you and instead embrace them as pure energy moving through you, you will begin to discover the complexities of life, not just as something to bring an ending to. Let's bring this cycle to an end. Let's bring this spinning to an end, whatever it is. But you begin to recognize the greater message or the greater present there for you. And I know a lot of people struggle with the spinning cycles and the never-ending loops. And when they feel it, they want to escape it. They want to run away from it. But there's so much to learn and understand if you move through it. So even embracing that, hey, this is some stagnant energy, or this is coming up for me over and over and over again, and really kind of being with it and saying, hey, let me understand you. Why are you coming up for me again? There's so much power there, and also a greater expansion to be found there. So there is a lot of opportunity. When you recognize that, those moments become so delicious and it becomes so necessary for the expanded life experiences that you have been asking for. And a lot of times, instead of trying to run away from where you are, it's about finding home in where you are, even if you don't like where you are. And finding home means finding your way back to your center point and the energy that is your now moment. Because in the steady motion of now, you exist as pure energy in form. And you know that your purpose, your only job, is to fine-tune the harmony of energy that moves through you, within you, and without you. And in those moments of fine-tuning, some would call this contrast, the sifting and sorting helps you to fine-tune your harmony with yourself, your preferences, your desires, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. It helps you fine tune what home feels like for you in your here and now. So as you're fine tuning, you become more stable than you ever were, simply because you trust the unfolding and you have faith in the journey, and you know that all is truly well, even in the not knowing. And it is then that you understand that this journey is not one that you want to end, such as wanting to run away from the loop of energy or, the cycle of energy, but it's something that you want to continue discovering and peeling back layers of, because it holds so much infinite possibility, and that the human experience is simply the finite channel that allows you to do all of this unfolding. It is exciting, no longer burdening. It is triumphant, no longer suffering. It is your birthright and the reason why you came. And when you start to really uncover all of the gifts of every moment, even those stuck moments or those looping moments that you want to run away from, if you allow yourself to sink into it in the now and fully embrace it and become more aware of yourself and why you're going through it, life, even in those difficult moments, will always give you more reasons to stay. Oneness, love, and peace be with you.